It is 6:45 a.m. A 90 decibel synthetic chime rips through your eardrums. You stare at the 400 nit glowing rectangle. Your chest tightens, your breathing goes shallow. You drag your heavy meat suit out of the blankets, feeling a deep, rotting exhaustion. You think you are broken. You think you are lazy. You think you have a modern psychological defect called burnout, but you don't. We invented the alarm clock to organize our lives, but we assassinated our biological rhythm. That heavy feeling in your chest, that desperate, paralyzing urge to do absolutely nothing, it is not a disease, it is a 300,000-year-old survival superpower. Smash that glass screen. Turn off the LED overhead lights. Let's rewind the clock exactly 300,000 years. You wake up when your blood temperature naturally rises. No alarm, no schedule, no concrete box you need to commute to. You sit up on the dirt, stretch, and ask yourself one question: what should I do today? For 99% of human history, this wasn't a hypothetical weekend luxury. This was Tuesday. You probably think ancient life was a brutal, non-stop bloodbath, a desperate sweating sprint away from saber-toothed cats. But you have been lied to. Anthropologist Dr. James Sussman, in his deep analysis of human history, exposes a crushing truth. Our hunter-gatherer ancestors worked maybe 15 hours a week, total. The rest of the time, they slept, they gossiped, they watched the fire. We invented the silicon microchip to save time, yet we work 3 times harder than a naked man with a sharp rock. Let's look at the dirt. Look at the bones. Look at the Kalahari Jew/Huanzi Bushman. When scientists tracked their exact calorie expenditures, they found something that would terrify a modern CEO. They didn't hustle. They tracked an antelope, killed it, and ate it. And then, they stopped. They spent thousands of hours carving red ochre beads. Why? Because in a world without refrigerators, hoarding dead meat attracted leopards. Working more literally got you killed. Evolution violently punished the grindset. But there is a second, deeper biological layer hidden inside your skull. Neuroscientists call it the default mode network, DMN. It is the brain region that violently fires up when you stare at a blank wall, when you are doing absolutely nothing. The modern boss calls it zoning out. But 100,000 years ago, this idling engine was a supercomputer. It processed social cues. It figured out how to tie a sharp flint to a wooden stick. It invented storytelling around a smoking fire. We didn't survive because we worked the hardest. We survived because we were undisputed masters of doing nothing. Then we betrayed ourselves. Fast forward to the Industrial Revolution. We ripped humans out of the sunlit forests. We shoved them into concrete boxes under flickering fluorescent tubes. We traded the wooden spear for the Excel grid, but we successfully assassinated our freedom. The modern commercial machine hijacked your dopamine. It brainwashed you into believing that your worth is mathematically tied to your continuous output. If you aren't sweating, you are failing. But your DNA hasn't read the corporate memo. Your body is screaming, begging you to conserve calories for the coming winter. The modern system demands we chain ourselves to glowing screens for 8 to 10 hours a day, simulating endless productivity. Right now, stop. Open your phone settings. Drop your daily screen time hours in the comments. Look at those numbers. You will realize a chilling paradox. We built a world of infinite abundance, yet we treat ourselves worse than medieval draft horses. So, tomorrow morning, when that 6:45 a.m. alarm rips you out of the dark, when your chest tightens and your legs refuse to touch the cold floor, stop fighting it. Don't hate yourself. Don't call yourself lazy. That heavy resistance in your bones, that is the ghost of your ancient ancestor. It is reaching across 300,000 years, putting a warm hand on your chest, trying to keep you safe. It is trying to tell you, you have hunted enough, you have gathered enough. It is perfectly okay to just sit by the fire and breathe. You are not broken. You are a perfectly evolved human, surviving in a profoundly sick world.